Hey babes, my name is Jessica and this is my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope you enjoy, and if you do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on your post notification bell so you can be notified the next time I post a new video. Today I want to talk all about damage. When I first opened up my studio and I was slowly building my clientele, I would get my business card and go to the mall, go to the grocery store, and just talk to women and give them my business card. The first thing that a lot of them would ask me is, do those damage your natural lashes? And I got that a lot because here in my city, when I first opened up my studio, there wasn't that many lash artists. Now it's become more popular. There's a lot more lash artists out there, but in the beginning, not a lot. So they would ask me that because they were probably confused. It was either they got individuals, clusters, and that's what they thought I was trying to offer to them, or they went to someone that just didn't know what they were doing and placed them incorrect. So in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about damage. Do the extensions damage your natural lash? How to talk to your guest if they were to ask you, do lashes damage your natural lash? And if you're a client looking to get lash extensions and you're wondering, do these damage my natural lashes? You're gonna get all of those answered in today's video. So do lash extensions damage your natural lashes? No. Point blank period, lash extensions are not gonna damage your natural lash unless. And there's gonna be a lot of unless in this video, unless the person applying them to your eye, or maybe you doing lash extensions, you're the one that's gonna be damaging the natural lash. Let me explain myself. The easiest way is by not isolating properly. So your hair grows, right? We all know that. When I used to work at the hair salon, blondes would come in and say, oh, my hair doesn't grow, and their roots were like this big, but they never got trimmed, so they never seen the growth, you know? It was just breaking off. Our nails, for my girls with long acrylic nails, you go and you get fills, right? Because your nails are growing. Same with our lashes. Our lashes are growing, they're shedding, and it's just on a cycle. We lose about 2 to 5 of our natural lashes per eye per day. So in total, about 10 lashes just shed and they go away. When you have extensions on, you're kind of gonna see it because the extensions is a little bit thicker, but that itself is not gonna damage your natural lash. Like if you see the lash and you're like, oh my God, my natural lash fell off with the extension, that's normal. Now what's not normal is you seeing an extension with 3 of your natural lashes stuck on there. Now that's damage. That's improper isolation. That's the biggest cause for damage in the lash industry, which I feel, in my own personal opinion, that's what I feel like is the biggest damage in lash extensions is isolation. If you're a lash artist, how can you prevent stickies? So this should be your main focus when you're first trying to learn lashes. In the first 3 months of your lashing career, you want to focus on isolation. Speed, mapping, fullness, all of that comes later, but focus on isolation. That's like your main priority right now. To prevent stickies, what I recommend is using tape. You pull back the lashes, you can see all the lash layers. That helps you isolate super quick. Another way is just waiting. So if you have a slower drying adhesive, don't go in and place the lash and like unisolate. Do you know what I mean? Like isolate, place, hold a little bit so the adhesive is not wet, then let go. And don't place an extension right next to each other because that could also cause sticky. Place an extension here, go over here, then go back, just so like they're not really close to each other. And if you by any chance do see that you have a sticky, what a sticky means is an extension is applied to like 3 natural lashes. You don't want that. And if you see that, you want to instantly remove the one that is sticking. You want to take your tweezer and lightly pull the natural lash so it's not staying stuck, because in a couple days when this lash is ready to keep growing naturally, it's gonna pull, it's gonna tweeze, it's gonna wax, not wax, it's gonna pull out the natural lashes next to it that are not ready to grow yet. And over time, that causes damage. If you are not a lash artist and you just stumbled across this video, you clicked it because you yourself get lash extensions and you want to see if your extensions are damaging your natural lashes, a way that you can tell is right after your service, if you blink really hard and you feel anything tugging throughout the lash line, or you go like this and you feel like a tug, that's because you have stickies and you are pulling and it's kind of like tugging on that baby lash or a lash that is kind of stuck. So that's how you're gonna feel that your lashes are not placed correctly. What can you do? I'm not sure. I don't know how to tell a lash artist like, hey girl, you're like not isolating properly. I don't know, maybe share this video with them. So isolation, number 1, is the biggest factor that I feel like causes damage in the lash industry. Another one could be the length and the thickness of the extension. So some people are still out there using 0.25. What does that mean? Super thick. Compared to a natural lash, I feel like a 0.25 will be about 10 lashes. Literally, like that extension is super thick. They're classic. They used to be used way back in the day. Nowadays, not many people use them, but anything above a 0.15, I do have a video all about lash extensions. If you guys want to know the diameter, the length, all that good stuff, I'll post it up here so you guys can click it, or in the description box below. You guys can watch it after this video. But a really thick extension on a natural lash, that could also cause damage because it's just weighing heavy on that natural lash. The eyes are gonna look droopy. They're just not gonna be nice and fluffy and airy and open. They're gonna be very heavy on the natural lash. And those also are prone to cause stickies because they're so thick. So anything above a 0.15 for classic, that's it. You want to use a 0.15 for classic. Now for volume, you can use anywhere from a 0.3. That's going to be more your mega volume, where the extension is super thin. You do a little volume fan, up to 0.07. That's like where I like to stick, you know. But also with volume, you could cause damage. If you go in and the lash is like very thin and you go in and place a 0.7, probably 8D fan, which 8D means is like this, it looks like this because there's 8 extensions on that baby lash, it's going to be too heavy. It's also going to cause drooping. So the length of it and the fullness, the thickness can also cause damage. You want to make sure that the extensions are staying as close to the client's natural lashes as possible. You know, you could give it some length, you could give it some volume, but don't go overboard where there's like lashes that are just drooping, because little by little that extension is going to be way too heavy for the natural lash. It's going to cause premature shedding, and the lashes tend to grow back way slower with that. The same with isolation. The more you tweeze out your eyebrows, the less eyebrows you have. That's why people go and wax their you know what, because it grows back thinner and lighter and less. You know, that's the same thing with lashes. If you're constantly not isolating properly and they're just constantly getting yanked out, or you're constantly putting too much weight on those natural lashes, they're gonna start not growing back the healthiest they can. Isolation, the length, all that causes a lot of damage, and that's mostly the lash technician's fault. Sometimes the client's fault too, because they're like, give me longer, give me fuller, and they have like 3 lashes. I can't do nothing about that. Now I'm going to talk to the guest, the client, the person receiving the lashes. The way you can damage your own natural lashes is by sleeping on your face. You're constantly like rubbing your face all on that pillow throughout the night. If you're like a stomach sleeper, a side sleeper, try sleeping with your face up. It's gonna keep you more youthful because you're not like constantly squishing your face, getting all these wrinkles, but it's going to prolong your lashes. It's not going to be you constantly, you know, rubbing on it throughout the night. But that's not what I was really going to talk about. What I was going to talk about is cleaning your lashes. That's another way that your natural lashes could get so damaged by you not cleaning. Oh my goodness. Guys, I don't know if you knew this, because some people that I get that are like, oh, I haven't had lashes in a long time, it's been like 5 years, da 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 da, and I'll do their lashes and I tell them how to take care of them, which is washing them every single day, maybe twice a day, but minimum once a day. They'll look at me and say, wait, I can wash them? They told me I couldn't before. Like, and why'd you listen to them? Neither here or there, but yes, you have to wash your lashes every single day, okay? Our lashes are meant to protect our eye. They're here to protect, not really for aesthetic, even though you know what, we want them to look cute. They're here to protect your eye from sweat when you're sweating, from dust, even though like if a dust particle comes this way, your lashes are not gonna protect it. But if it's falling this way, your lashes are there to protect your eye. So it's catching all this stuff. And our natural lashes, we don't just have one layer of lashes. We have about, I want to say like 3, 4, that's like the average layer of lashes. So they kind of look like this. So it's like a netting, so it doesn't let anything go through. So if you're just going like this to wash your lashes, if you're just going like this to wash your lashes, that's not gonna cut it, honey. I also have a YouTube video, I'll post it up here so you guys can watch it, of how I clean my lashes, because as you can tell, I love wearing makeup every single day and my lashes are squeaky clean. I have amazing retention, and that's because I wash them every day. I use a makeup, an oil-free makeup remover, and then I use a lash bath, and my lashes stay amazingly. I use sunscreen, I use moisturizer, concealer, I do the whole yard, the 9 yards. I do eyeliner sometimes too, and my lashes are super clean. I asked my technician, I'm like, girl, how are the lashes? Amazing, because I use, it's kind of like a makeup brush, so it's super fluffy and it gets in between all the bristles. Just like when you're brushing your teeth, you know, you don't want to brush your teeth with your finger or no toothpaste, or you don't want to go in the shower and just wet your hair. You want to lather it up with some shampoo, right? And you want to kind of scrub your scalp to get rid of all that oil and buildup and products and all that stuff. Same with your lashes. You want to make sure you're washing them with like a little brush, a lash bath minimum. If you're a makeup lover like me, use an oil-free makeup remover first, then a lash bath. Do not, under any circumstance, clean your extensions with a makeup wipe, with a cotton round or a cotton swab. Don't do it, because you're not cleaning them and you're gonna cause damage with that as well. So let me explain why. Like I said, you have so many layers of your natural lashes. So when you have extensions and you're cleaning with a makeup wipe, those bristles are not getting in between all the lashes, okay? It's just cleaning the top. All that lint, what it's gonna do is, the extension is here and the natural lash is here. There's a little bit of a base, okay? If you have nails, like I said, I like to always refer to extensions with nails when I'm talking to a guest, because they know so much about nails. Nails have been in the industry for years, and extensions not as much, and people don't really explain what they're doing or like what lash extensions are to their guests. So I like to refer to nails a lot when I'm talking to guests. So with a nail, you could kind of see, like, yes, they'll file it so it could kind of blend a lot with the natural nail, but you still have that little bit of a base. It's a little bit more prominent with extensions. The extension and the natural lash, there's like a little bit of a separation there. So if you're using cotton rounds, anything that has lint, it can start tugging on there. You can leave little lint there, and then it's going to be in your eye and you're like, what's going on? But number one reason that it could damage is because you're kind of like pulling, and that could cause tweezing too, because the adhesive is really strong and it holds on to that natural lash. So if a lint gets stuck on there on the little thing and you're like pulling the makeup wipe, it's gonna start snagging on the extensions. So by under any circumstances are you cleaning with that? You use a makeup brush, a really soft bristled one, makeup remover, oil free, and a lash bath. lash bath is the minimum, but like I said, if you want to go that extra step, you're using makeup, use an oil-free makeup remover first. I really hope this video was informative. If you guys have any questions for me, leave it down in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them for you. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to share this video with a lash friend, share it with a guest. Let's share the lash love. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down so I can know. Subscribe down below and turn on your post notification bell so you can be notified the next time I post a new video. And until then, bye my loves. You can also subscribe to my channel. If you click my face that just popped up, you're subscribed to my channel. And if you want, you can go watch 2 other of my videos before you head out. I love you. Bye.